What lies within Monokuma's video game? Is it the truth or lies? What is the motive that ties that game and reality together? Where did the killer who escaped from the beach house go? There's no looking away from the hopeless memories reflected in the twilight.
Okay, for the record, everything but that last question we already know the answer to.
What was the last question? I got lost.
Where did the killer go?
Well, I mean, outside the room, but still.
I mean, technically we know where the killer went. We don't know where they went immediately, but we know where they are at this moment. They're in the trial room. So that counts.
Maybe.
Alright, skills. Oh, we have a lot of skill point space.
Now we have menacing focus, which we got from our pet.
Greatly increases focus gauge.
Yeah.
We should also have that, fine sword. We can literally equip everything and we have 8 points to spare.
Yay, levels.
That's nice.
I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna see if I can actually.
Check your bet?
I'm gonna see if I can get more. I only have 2. Nah. Well.
You only get down and up shifts.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And again, those are literally just things that are in the options menu anyway. So.
You want to check your pet?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I accidentally clicked regulations.
Look at it. It looks so sad.
Alright. Let's go. Class trial. All rise!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Oh no, Monokuma didn't gag me.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Didn't you already say that?
Bitch, I say this every trial. I will continue to do so. Now shut your whore mouth!
Oh.
Rhino getting into character as both Monokuma and Hiyoko.
No matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Love that rule. Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
It occurs to me that every character Rhino has had in this game, with the exception of Chiaki, is a dick in some sense.
I think I picked well.
Imagine this. Monomi just pulling out the bat and hitting him in the head with it.
And he gets all buff and rips her arms off.
Oh, jeez. I mean, she'll get them back eventually, but... What? Who cares about game? That game?
Who cares about game?
The outcome of this trial should not be determined by whether or not we find Mahiro's killer.
No, it should be determined.
Oh, it should be determined. Sorry.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time. Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first. I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
Oh my god, this is going to take forever. Nah, kidding, I'm up for it. It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Well, not you, obviously.
Shit.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, Boy F, and Corpse G. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning, Corpse G.
Corpse of G.
By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who.
There's 8 characters up.
First character the player A was able to control was Girl A. True identity of Girl A. Fuck, which one? Which one? Girl A was...
Mikan.
Yeah. Like, I... Okay, there we go.
I don't freaking remember. I know Girl B was Hyoko.
Girl A is... And Girl E was the one that was Sato. So, I know that. Girl A is probably Mikan Sumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A. Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
She's right. The one who said that was Girl B. Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me. Anyway, let's move on from the obvious ones. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper-energetic and unique. She was Monokuma, right? Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C, then I'll see you next Tuesday. Did I get that voice right?
Yeah.
Did I get that same voice?
Let's move on to Girl D.
Oh, come on. That was a great pun.
Girl D, huh? There's only one person who always had a camera with them. I mean, to be fair, Monokuma does fit this. He's got surveillance cameras all over.
Eh.
Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F.
Only one of them was a guy. Monica was a stuffed animal.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko? I was in a game. It's fucking stupid.
Ah, that reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on, why do you keep saying that there are 2 Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong, that's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice. It's true I have a hunch, but Hyoko, stop making a kissy face at me. Call me out like that. Now I can tell you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice. It's probably because... I think it was Little Sister was specified in the dialogue.
Correct.
In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister. Ugh.
Huh? What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game. That bitch. What the... Oh. Okay.
Just a tiny bit that bitch.
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little bitch. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Nagito, you say it.
Corpse G. The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game. It's the only person I can think of. That bitch. What the hell did she do to my... Oh.
Little sister.
Based on Gaiev's tone in the game, it's clear that the girl E is not his little sister. So, if the only person left in the dead high school is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
You never heard
I was
of
being
sarcasm?
sarcastic, dumbass!
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with
I'm
that?
going to say dead.
It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
It's not just a game, it's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day!
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
I see, so you're never gonna accept that the game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude towards this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that would easily make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Makan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mayu. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. The Corpse G was his sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game!
If so, then Girl E is Misato.
What?
What?
What? It's Ibuki,
Could
just
be.
read it.
Could it be the same Misato who likes white rice?
I don't know which Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relative to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last names since they're both really plain name.
What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
No, my name is the plainest. Hey! No one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
You're right, Monokuma's name is the plainest. It literally just means one bear.
It's not a good thing that I'm starting off with apparently a sore throat, which I don't get unless I'm talking Monokuma's voice.
Oh boy.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of a game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girlie got killed.
What? No way, is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
Are you Minnesota? My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends!
Why would he tie me up if he was?
You're into it.
You're kinky
No, I'm
friends!
Oh my god. So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed. Figure it out, I say, as if it isn't specifically spelled out in the fucking game.
The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Because Girl E was the killer.
Wow, amazing. So difficult.
I mean, we only have a minute, so...
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the
It would take
first
too long.
victim in the game. I think if we take too long, we just lose health, basically.
which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
Fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all, but...
But...
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder. It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
That's the music room?
The one on the right is the music room. Look, I made a map of the music room surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Huh.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is basic.
We get it. Let's talk about the game late. Let's talk about the games later, so we can focus on the. How much do you love Doom?
Then I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance of the hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound.
Look at the X on Teru's face. It's a fork and knife.
Yep.
It is?
Yeah, I just noticed that. Over on the right.
Yep. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound? Yep, an understandable explanation, just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Was the real killer Girl E?
The two aren't mutually exclusive, but that's not really the point.
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room. Killed first victim. Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office. Which means Girl E was hiding the key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside. So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped. And sprinted to the front of the music room fast as others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then forget this.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
I'll smack you.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Here we go. Now it's something besides just multiple choice questions.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, well, let's read.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside. So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from the outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance, all the girls heard the sound of the window shatter. The vase, right?
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best. What?
Girl,
So you know what to do, right?
I need to check the evidence again. But...
Second orange, vase breaking.
Okay. What Girl E did after the murder in the music room. I need to find the clue that would clarify that. No, come on. Get down there. This one?
Not that one.
No, not that one.
Okay,
Sorry.
you said second, so...
Well, I forgot that one was highlighted.
Okay.
Also, the game is slowing down a lot for me, so I honestly can't see what's on the screen.
Hey, well, you had the right thing, whatever it was.
Here, give me a moment. First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go? I am literally gesturing with my hands to make that voice.
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably. Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway and returned to the office. And went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder just occurred, and that the killer just escaped. So when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute, the mystery hasn't been solved yet. You haven't determined what the murder weapon was.
Murder weapon?
Who cares about a murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool. I went through all the trouble of making this a death march. You gotta stick with it to the end.
What the heck?
Do you want us to use it on you?
You're so annoying.
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need a shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
Gundam Cry chops her head.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
I mean, you know what it was, right?
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it.
What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea.
Why are there tennis balls
Was I
there?
out of line just now?
Yeah, but there's like... I don't think those are tennis balls, but... I don't know what those are.
Why are they there?
Now then, there's something I needed to tell you regarding the white noise and the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot.
Ah, shit.
Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with a silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at... You get the gist, right? It appears the debate is just getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently, he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something. I wonder who it is.
It's Teru. Damn, we missed it.
Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck, and have fun. And, pew pew.
Shit. Slowing down on me. Come on. Let me at least read my parts.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon. Then the piano. Why are you going even bigger? The investigation conducts universal chaos. It's on that big a scale too. How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat him to death, it should have had bloodstains. Is there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists.
Unconventional weapon. Apparently it appeared in the game, but... Okay, I
mean, the broken fish tank was the only thing I could think of.
But they outright said no to that one. Hang on. I'm gonna check the photos. Because again, they said it should have had bloodstains, so... There's no blood here. Well, there is water, though.
Wasn't it the metal bat?
Well, that was from the other murder. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Because they basically instantly said it's not the fish tank.
Was it the vase?
Maybe it is gravel.
Need a lot of ground.
Was it the vase?
It was not.
No, because the vase was in the other room.
It was broken after the murder, so.
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, oh, wait a minute. Is that blood on the corner of the piano?
No, that's just lighting.
No.
Because you could bash your head on it.
I trust me. It's just lighting. I can see it. I can see it clearly.
Maybe it was the metal bat again.
I'm kind of thinking, what if it's like the school swimsuit filled with gravel?
He'd be kind of hard pressed.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but like, I'm also hard pressed to think of anything else. Victim's crime scene photo, the killer's escape route.
For the record, it's slowing down, so I can't actually see what my lines are, if they are any.
That's fine. Yeah, and the photo of Girl E, that had the bat in it, is not an option. So, it appeared in the game, but okay, I'm gonna try the stupid thing that I thought of with swimsuit filled with gravel.
Or maybe
can't we copy the broken glass thing? Well, no, because it was a blunt object.
Yeah.
Or maybe we're supposed to copy.
Oh.
What? Really?
Consent.
Really?
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness, I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
Same here, Ibuki.
Ta-ha! Just as I thought, I'm chosen by the gods.
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon. What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag? A bag? What kind of bag? If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Any would be astonished by such a fantastic idea. Chiaki, you played that before, right?
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone.
Or a lot of stones, really.
To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
The happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy. But the real important talk begins now, because after all, this is a murder case, not a video game case. Girl E had someone who could be called an accomplice. That person is actually Girl D.
Girl D, you're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiro is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of vase that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently, Girl E committed the murder in the first place to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it, and they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her. That sounded too premeditated, honestly.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident, and from there she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the fourth day, or the game's last day. I might as well just ask in the case, who do you think killed Girl E?
Who curled Girl E? Girl E's curler. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy.